Hi, welcome. Before diving into text formatting, cell formatting in Excel, we should first of all talk about keyboard shortcuts. There are some basic keyboard shortcuts that you need to know. Then thereafter, we can um, get to know more of the keyboard shortcut that is available on Excel. Okay, now the keyboard shortcut that you really know while using Microsoft tools or Microsoft Office are the same keyboard shortcut that is available on Excel. So we might be having a little changes when it comes to using like advanced um, tools or advanced keyboard shortcuts that maybe whatever we want to achieve might not be um, the same while using Word or PowerPoint. So it could be different. Okay, we know, let's say we have day year and you want to copy this from this particular cell to another cell. You can simply click on Ctrl C and paste it on the other cell E. If you want to cut it out, you can also still use Ctrl X and cut this out to another and paste it with Ctrl V on another cell. Same as what I told you we have been using. Now, you can also delete just like I told you using the keyboard shortcut on your keyboard to delete, and you can also right click by clearing content. They are still the same method of creating or deleting a cell or deleting a value in a cell. Um, if you want to move your cursor from one place to another, you can simply use tab. It moves to the right. If you want to take it backward, you can click on Shift tab. It will take it backward. Likewise, if you want to take it down, you can click enter. Notice that if I move it to the G and if I click on enter, it takes me back to the next position on the next row, which is, notice, is going to take me to 11. Now that is how the Excel work, because you initially clicked on C. Let's say I'm starting from D and I'm taking a tab to the right. If I click on enter, it takes me back to the next row on D. So it's because I selected that particular cell. Okay, I want to show you on how to select a table, or you want to select a particular range of data. You can simply click on, but before we do that, you want to check the end of this data. You can click on Control arrow right, then it takes you immediately to that. Notice that it did not take you to extremely end of the value. Now if I want to see the extreme value, I can just go to the end, but returning back, it takes me right to the last column on that table. If I still want to take it downward, I can still use Control down. It takes me to the last value on the table. So you might not necessarily need to start scrolling up before you get to see the end of the value on the data set. So I believe that's okay. Now, if you want to select a large data, you want to select this data, or some people might go ahead by highlighting the wall. Notice that it's a lot of data for you to select, but you can simply use this very easy for you. You can simply use Ctrl Shift down to completely select the data. So you can see it takes me down immediately by selecting all this data by using Ctrl Shift arrow down. Now, if you still want to select to your right, you can also use Ctrl Shift arrow right, then it selects to the right. And if I want to select completely, since I've done that, so I still click on Ctrl Shift down arrow, and that works very better. Now, another method of you selecting a whole data without having to select to the right, to the left, you can simply use Ctrl A. We select all the data on the table. So that still works very fine if by anyone you want to still make use of. So at the cost of this course, we're still going to learn more of the keyboard shortcuts that we have on Excel. So we will not be dealing on all at once because it is very necessary to keep things very simple so that you have a process study to getting yourself advanced while starting this career.